What's up, Aquarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting April 28th, 2025. Aquarius, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. Definitely appreciate you. The deck that I am using will be listed in the description box. Just going to shuffle and cleanse the energy. So here for you, Aquarius, from doing... I'm sorry. I was trying to hold it and I thought it would pass. I'm so sorry, Aquarius. Shuffling and cleansing the energies here. I like to try to keep it real. From doing Capricorn's messages, and we're going to see what's coming up here for you guys. Yeah, okay. So, energies here for Aquarius. What's coming up for my water bearers this week? What can I tell my water bearers? What's happening? All right, so let's cut this deck here, Aquarius, and begin your messages. And by the way, I'm not reading any reversals. So the first card of energy, of course, it would be a reverse card, is the Six of Swords. So this is your own energy here. This is usually positive, but it also too could indicate that there is a level of negative energy that could be moving away from you, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, gotta stay focused here, Aquarius. That you may have dealt with, or things are calming down, clearing out, maybe some sort of clearance of energy related to, a situation. It could have been a person, or could have been an event. This I regard as also to having to highly seriously consider moving. Could be just moving in a different direction. I think I need to start saying that with this card here. Not necessarily all about having to um, definitely, move to a different location or relocate to a different direction. Could be that you just want to move in a different direction in any area or aspect. All right. So, but the traveling may be involved with some of you. And if you are going to travel this week, you want to be safe to and from. Um, all right, so following the Six of Swords here, now we have the Knight of Wands, Son of Wands here. So Son of Wands comes in. This is usually regarded as fast energy, so it could be that there is still something that you're moving towards that is very positive, and the energy is starting to build up, whatever that energy may be. For others, it could be that a family member, friend, romantic partner comes in to assist you, to help you out with something along the way during the week. After the help is accomplished, they usually exit very quickly as they came in. But the presence of the Knight of Wands here in your spread could also, Aquarius, indicate of new connections being formed very, very fast. That could be romantic partnerships, platonic friendships, as well as business connections. All right, so that is the Knight of Wands. He's a court card. Again, in terms of expression, he can express himself in a sexual manner, usually pretty positive. So things are building up, intensifying whenever the Knight of Wands is in your spread. And that intensity and build up, it could be in any area. Next up is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is one of my financial independent cards. There's only two in the deck, no matter what tarot deck I'm using. That's the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Nine of Pentacles, as regarded as financial independence. Either you are or you're seeking it. Money coming into you, or there's some sort of recognition that may be coming to you money-wise, and that could be from your employer, where it's a promotion being granted, a pay raise being given, bonus money, you know. I regard the Nine of Pentacles also to as many options, Aquarius, that can open up to you in other areas of your life this week. So always make sure that you are paying attention to anything opportunistic. Um, Spending and splurging, if you have access to this type of money, because this is a card that always comes through to remind you that you are worthy of something that you worked hard for. So now you want to sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of that hard work and the labor that you put into, if it is the actual employment that you do or something that you've done outside of that. You're not to feel guilty about any types of spending and splurging. If you want to treat yourself to something, go ahead and do it. You know, if you have the access to this type of money, you want to treat others, go ahead and do it. All right, so that's the Nine of Pentacles here. Money looking good. The Major Arcana of the World card here, those are the opportunities that I just spoke that you need to be on the lookout for this week, because this is now given to you in greater presentation. So the World card always represents opportunities that's coming towards you that could be expected or unexpected. However, there is a chapter of energy that is closing out for you this week in whatever area, and a new chapter is about to begin. This world card also too represents relationships of all kinds. Up next, now we have the liberty. Justice is here. Justice being served, justice being in your favor this week. Anything that was not in your favor may turn around and be in your favor. Okay, some of you may be going through the week feeling liberated, definitely feeling that peace, feeling justified when it comes to any types of legal affairs. Definitely mirrors over here to the money card. So that could be significant that someone is rewarded a payout, or, the judge grants, I always say workman's comp. So it could be the workman's comp, money coming to you through that. Could be any types of lawsuits. She balances things out. So you could go through the week feeling very balanced, definitely feeling that peace, feeling justified. All right, so following the Justice card here, now we have the Major Arcana, the Magician. All right, two sides that I read to the Magician. As always, the first side is always positive. It's the wants and the desires that you want to manifest to bring into your life, Aquarius. What is it? What do you want? It could be almost anything. You want to move to a different location. I forgot to mention too, since we drawn the pentacles up here and it mirrors over here to the Six of Swords, when it comes to moving and relocating to a different area, for those who are interested in moving or relocating, it may or may not be involving any types of purchase of properties or land. So here, if you want to move to a different location, you want to purchase a home, you want to get involved in a new relationship, you want to start a business, whatever it is, if you are in the form of manifesting, saying prayers, and throwing that energy out to whoever it is, your higher source of energy that you pray to, or the universe, throw it out there, give it to them, and then just let it go. Just make sure that you are always staying in alignment with your desires and your wants and going about your business. The trick part of this here in terms of manifesting is having the ability to acquire faith as well as patience. Knowing that you just go about your business, Aquarius, that whatever it is that you want is going to come to you, right? Or that you desire. Negative in here, I always read this as a person that you need to be mindful of, careful of. This could be a stranger, this could be a family member, this could be a friend who have nothing else better to do than try to manipulate you, control you, extract from you. Know the difference, okay? Be very discerning when someone is coming towards you in that type of frame of mind or energy. They're up to no good. Up next now is the Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands is something that usually comes in very, very fast here, that puts a smile on your face. This is because the aces start things off. This is the beginning stages of some sort of passion. So it could be a new relationship. It could be a new job. You initialize something. You start, you activate. And that could be taking up a new hobby, taking up a new creative pursuit. Always an element of surprise with the Ace of Wands. Up next now we have the Death card, Major Arcana, the Death card. Never ever does it physically mean actual death. It just means major life transformation. Something is definitely coming to an end. It may be in association or in close association with the World card, because there is a part of a chapter in your life that's coming to an end, whatever that energy may be for you. Here, it could be almost anything. So I don't really spend too much time anymore talking about the death card, because when it shows up in your spread, I'm reading for you. You know what's going on in your life. I don't know everybody that I'm reading for. This is just general energy. So just know the basics, that something major around you either has to come to an end or will come to an end. But if so, it's going to be replaced with something new. All right. And then the smallest thing that I always talk about is that you could just be, removing clutter, clearing up spaces around you, whether it's at home or in the office, whatever. Seven of Cups is up next here. Definitely pay attention to your intuition. Also, to trust the process of your intuition, Aquarius, because many options may open up to you. And you want to make sure that you pick and choose what's going to be best for you moving forward. The Seven of Cups in your spread also could reveal that this week alone that there's some sort of, dedication, devotion, extension of love coming your way. And that could come from family members, friends, romantic partners, and hell, it could even come from coworkers. Next up is the devil. So, you know what? We always draw the devil, right? What is going on here, Aquarius? It seems like I don't remember anybody else's, reading for the week. I did definitely remember Aquarius because I'm Aquarius rising, but this devil here could be showing up here to remind me that there's something I'm doing on a repetitive basis that I have yet to, eradicate or get rid of that's not healthy for me. Well, yeah, there is. Okay. And on a personal note, that would be me having to give up sweets. I'm a sweet eater, and I was just recently diagnosed, not really funny, as diabetic. Okay. But my numbers is, relatively at the point where it could be managed or reversed. I had foot surgery in November, so I became really inactive. Prior to that, I was walking 5 miles a day. So I was keeping the sugar levels at bay and, keeping my weight at bay. But when I had that surgery and then we went into the winter months, it just all hell broke loose. So that's what I'm feeling on a personal level. The devil keeps showing up that I have to give up those snacks, those things that, will spike my blood sugar. So I'm working on it. I mean, I'm doing good right now, but I always get those cravings, and that's the devil's trying to, pull you in, lure you in. When I want something really sweet, I have to have it. So I'm fighting against that. That's my own personal struggle. But for you, it could be your own personal struggle and your bad habits, something that you're repeating, Aquarius, that is not healthy for you and it's not good for you. The devil is always casting that energy. So it could be what I just explained in terms of having to be, giving up sweets, and it's difficult for me to do so. It could be anything related to, like smoking cigarettes. It could be drinking alcohol. Um, Anything that you keep doing over and over that in the long term is not good for you or healthy for you. Always in the past throwing and FWBs. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that. It's too, it's just friends with benefits. It's not how I see it is not a healthy long term relationship. Unrequited love. It could be that you're obsession over or obsessing over someone or something. Okay. It could be that you're spending too much time, particularly at work, or it could be too much time being spent on social media. Okay, that you keep going back to social media, keeps, you find some sort of energy or get some sort of boost, or you just like being on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, you're on social media. And I'm not saying that people who do that is not healthy, but I feel that if it gets to be to the extreme, then maybe it's not healthy for you because you're putting in a lot of time and energy into something where you could be doing something more positive for yourself. Um, so yeah, that's just the devil. That's just the devil casting out that energy. Could be toxic environments, workplace environment. It could be community. It could be relationships. But it shows up here because there's something that we're doing that we are still needing to eradicate or we're still struggling with. Additional messages here for you. We got the Ten of Cups. Okay. Ten of Cups is here. Ten of Cups is about celebrations. So it could be parties, going to parties. Someone could be getting married, even number of cups. So on an emotional scale this week, Aquarius, definitely energy put out there is what you get back in return. Someone could be, yeah, get married, parties, um, to receive the Ten of Cups, because it's in a group of cards that I always say, proclaim that if, it shows up here in your spread, then you're already, again, benefiting from um, emotional happiness or emotional good connection from, romantic partners, family members, friends, and hell, even coworkers again. All right, so next up here for you is the Four Swords. Four Swords is rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, replenishment, detaching your energies momentarily from those things that you have become attached to, Aquarius, whether it's, your job and you just want to take a day off. This is like more or less reclaiming yourself, reclaiming your independence, your happiness, doing things exclusively during the week just for yourself, by yourself, right? And we got the Six of Swords here. So any movement cards that show up with the Four Swords, I always say independently, you could be planning future trips. Now that we have the Six of Swords here, some of you may be planning a trip this week and then executing, taking that trip during this time. All right. The last card I'm going to draw for you, Aquarius, we're going to finish off with the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Money is looking strong here. Two tens in the reading is very auspicious energy. You got the Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the couple here is walking up to the home. So again, when I talked about purchasing of a home, someone relocating with the Six of Swords there, that's probably what I'm seeing. Someone purchases property or a home in a different area. Someone could be still purchasing a home generally, feeling abundant. This is one of the big money cards here. So again, if you're one of those risk-taking Aquarians out there that like to do casino runs, play the lottery, you just gamble responsibly. All right, you should be all right. But this is big money, inheritances, promotions, job offers, pay raises, bonus money. It's all here. All right, so this is what I have for you this week, Aquarius. Just me interpreting these messages here for you. Always take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.